If you can see in the window, there he is, Leon, our neighbour I'm always talking about, and that's his brother. They're in there working on the house again. Well, recycling to be done. I'll do that on the way back. Today, I'm going on a little adventure. Hello, bonjour, by the way. I've got a little walk. I thought Sharon's away on holiday and I can't keep putting these things off just because I'm on my own, so I've decided I'm going to do this walk on my own. I've looked at the map and it would be 50 something minutes if I went the full route, so I've driven into Poulet, our sister village, and I'm going to walk from here, which takes about 10-15 minutes off it. I don't usually like, as I say, to go walking on my own because it's obviously not quite the same, and you know, have more fun with other people, but I do worry that if anything happened I'm on my own. But I'm not far from home. I've got my phone, I've got my water, and yeah, so I'm just going to do this. The reason I've decided to do this one is because our neighbour a while back, I might have mentioned it before, said that there is a chateau not far from here. Now, I've never seen it, probably from the road, so I get the feeling it may not be a chateau, as in a big chateau like most of us would think of. I'm not quite sure what the definition of chateau is in France, but I think it's just basically anything beyond a certain size, they call it a chateau. So I'm going to go and find it. So it's quite exciting, really. So I was going to do this with Sharon, but I thought, no, well, I'm on my own. I'm going to, you know, and I need to be walking, so I'm going to do it. So come with me. I've got my trusty water carrier, as you see. Anybody that watches or used to watch my COSYcreations when I made that, and it's come in very, very handy. Both Sharon and I have got one each, and we bring them out with us on our walks. So I've now got to get my map set up so I know where I'm going. Okay, so it says 48 minutes. Is that too far? We'll soon find out. Hopefully the more I walk the better it'll be. So let's go. So I'm going straight across and down the road where the cemetery is. Let's go. You will of course hear the lady talking to me. Makes me feel like I've got someone with me. Down here. All the blackberries are falling. Oh, there's still quite a few there, but they're drying out. And every time I come out I wish I brought a bag with me. Never mind. This is obviously too long to show you the whole thing, so I will speed it up and cut it a bit. Bonjour. So more and more berries. Maybe there will be more coming. I'll have to check mine in the garden to see if I've got any more, because I thought we'd missed the window. Oh, it said good morning back. It's funny, you don't often hear the cows mooing. They're too busy eating grass usually. So there's the apples on that tree. I think it's probably a tree that makes apples that they use for cider, which is quite common in this area. Before this video you'll have seen a video I made just talking about some changes I'm going to try out, a bit of an experiment really with the channel. Let's try and mix it up a little bit. The channel is about our life after all, and our life isn't just filming everywhere we go, it's about normal everyday stuff as well, and this is obviously part of it. And I know quite a lot of you seem to like the walks, as we do. Yeah, so I enjoy the film and enjoy the editing, but I'm just a bit frustrated with and everybody says to me don't worry about the viewing, but to be honest it's quite easy for people to say when they're not doing the filming and the editing. You need to know your numbers are going up to motivate you really. And so obviously it's a challenge all the time to try to think of things to do. I know my filming's not great, and you'll see on the filming sometimes I'm not using this camera, I'm using my phone camera, and it can be a little bit, maybe a bit shaky or something like that, but they're generally the times when I haven't planned to film and I've gone out without my camera and I've decided to film because what I'm seeing I think you'd like to see as well. So I apologise for those, but I do like to share. And also what I'm finding quite frustrating is you're, as much as you don't want to, you're in a bit of competition with all these not necessarily long-term YouTubers, but ones that are younger, and they've got cameramen and they've got basically a team, and people like myself are just doing this on our own. And also they've got their editors are people that can look for titles that will catch people's eye, which obviously that's what it's all about. But it's that clickbait. I'm sure you've all heard about clickbait, and it's basically they say you to use a title that includes what's in your or is relevant to your video, and just get people to click on it. But you notice more and more that a lot of the YouTubers basically don't put a title in that's relevant to the video. I've clicked on a few myself because that's what, you know, that's what it does. And I've clicked on it and found that I'm waiting for something to happen that they've said is going to happen and it hasn't. So I do try to be true to you. But for some reason, people don't want to click on normal stuff. And one thing I can tell you is, the videos where Duncan or I have been injured, or something disastrous has happened, they are the ones that get the most views. How sad is that? And I can't go around and keep injuring myself and making things happen just to get a good title. So I can just hope that the people that are watching know I'm not like that and will still click on my title anyway. I'm trying to keep it varied, I'm trying to be true, I'm trying to be real in what I'm showing you. So now I could look at the map again to make sure I've not got myself lost already chatting to you. Right, where are we? Nope, I'm following this road. I've got to hope is that my phone doesn't overheat and then I can't get the map to work for a minute. Should be alright. I love this view when you get little tunnels, as it were, down the where the trees have gone over the path or over the road. That lorry just went past. He probably thought I was filming him because he was smiling at me. As I say, yeah, these trees, when they go over the road and form a tunnel, I think they're lovely. I mean, that's another thing actually, doing these walks, to say a lot of people like to just take in the walk and more or less come with me. I know sometimes some people can't get out of the house and it makes them feel like they can walk with me. But how long are you prepared to sit and watch a walking video? You know, it's difficult. You can always fast forward, of course, which would take the calm and slow walk out of it. But I'm very lucky to have the sort of views that we have when we're walking. It's so quiet. There's a slight sound of farm machinery in the background, sometimes cars. And Sharon and I went on a walk, I think you might have seen it a couple of videos ago, and we'd never seen so many cars. It was probably only about 6 or 7 cars, but to us that's almost a traffic jam. It's just chill in the air today. I was a bit worried whether to bring a jacket or a cardigan, but I thought, no, Jan, you're going to get a sweat up when you start walking. Let's just listen to the birds again. I'm sure they normally only fall in the autumn.
Continue on to Les Madeira.
Les Madeira. It's quite funny, the Google Maps, the voice on there, she really struggles to pronounce the French words properly. We do laugh at her. It's a good job she's not real, isn't it? I walked past this house so many times. I just think how sad it is. Let's get more there. This one was obviously once a loved home. And now it's completely empty. It's just really sad. You probably can't see inside there, but it's just literally just rubbish basically inside. This part of the house is obviously used. There's AC units there. French always have such neat gardens, not necessarily loads of flowers. It's a cute house there. Don't know if that's lived in or not. It's like a little hamlet. This bit, lots of little houses close together. Yeah, I think that one there is lived in, yeah, because I think there's lights on inside. So quiet here in this part. I mean, it's quiet everywhere really, but oh, the turkeys. You suddenly see turkeys in the farmers' grounds around this time of year, where they're fattening them up for Christmas basically, and sadly. But yeah. Okay, we'll have a look at the map again. Well, the map tells me to come down here and turn left, which takes me along the main road. This is going to be fun. You're definitely going to get a few more cars on this part of the road, obviously. If it gets too dangerous, then obviously I won't bother. But even the main roads here aren't that busy usually, so. Because we're heading to Champion, I thought we'd go a different route. But when I saw that it said mainly flat, I thought I'll go that way. When Duncan watches this back, he'll be saying, "What were you doing going on the main road?" I've often said it's a shame that there's not paths alongside the main road, because I would walk to and from Lassay and Mayenne a lot more often if it was a lot more safer. It's not too bad here, but further back towards Lassay there's not many spaces to walk alongside the road at all. Right, to concentrate on where I'm going to switch off for a minute. Okay, I don't know why I didn't check this before I left home, but I've just looked at the map and it looks like I've got to walk all the way along this main road. Even I'm a bit anxious about that, so I'm going to make my way back to the car. At least I'll have got some exercise. I'll make my way back to the car and then we'll drive to the chateau and I will show you then. Yeah, that was annoying really. I wrongly assumed that when they know you're walking that they're going to take you on back roads, not main road. Maybe if I'd looked at a walking map it might have been better. But yeah, so it's a little frustrating. Said I'd take you there when I get back to the car, but you're keeping me company. Whew. Back to Boulay. Oh, do I look hot and bothered? Okay, I'm going to look at the map now and we'll drive there. It's easy for you anyway. It's just me. Very common hiccup being behind a tractor. We're in no hurry, so it doesn't matter. As frustrating as it was, I quite enjoyed that walk. It shows I'm a little bit unfit though, because I'm very hot and bothered now, and it's not a hot day today. Where will the tractor turn off, I wonder? It's quite a pretty little town, Chateau. It's got a lot of modern houses in it, but also a lot of old ones.
Turn left onto Rue de la Touche, D160.
I will. The tractor has gone.
In 500 meters, turn right onto Le Bonville, D157.
Oh, how typical was that? Hang on a minute, can I get up there? Is it blocked? No, we're okay. Something's happening up here. It's like one of the houses are being worked on. I think this is the way. I think I'm going where she said. And as she's not saying anything, I'm assuming I must be correct.
Take the next right onto Le Bonville, D157.
Okay.
Continue on D157 for 2 kilometers.
That's better.
Take the next right onto Les Chenets.
Here it is, Chateau de Fresnay. Well,
In 600 meters, your destination will be on the left.
well, that didn't take long, obviously. Even know if I'm going to be able to see in. There's all hedges round it. Just keep driving, see if I can find a clearing to pull into and see. get my other camera out. Well, it's got a lake. I can't believe I didn't know this was here. Just hope no one comes out and tells me I can't film. They've got pictures on Google, but I've never. This is really unusual. Look at that tower. As I say, this is Chateau de Fresnay. What a beautiful place to live. Oh, sounds like there might be a car coming. Let's put the camera down for a minute. Oh, it's the post van. As I say, I'm not sure how much I can actually film, or whether I'm even going to get caught. But this is quite exciting for me. Lots of ducks and fish in the lake. I wonder if this is French owned or whether English have bought this. Wow. What a place to live. All the land they've got, the little washing line there, bizarre, of two washing lines. That old bar needs renovating. It's dated 1904. Wow. It's even got a moat. What I wouldn't give to look inside. It certainly has got a moat all the way around. Maybe that's what dooms it to be a chateau, or makes it a chateau, should I say. Is deemed the word I'm trying to look for? Another huge barn. Well, my neighbour was right. There is a chateau here, and I'm really glad I came to see it. Absolutely beautiful. Huge windows, lots of seating at the front, lovely gates. I wonder how much of this land around it is actually theirs. Well, that's all I can show you, and that's all I can show me. So let's go back to the car. Love it, love it, love it. I wonder what they use that tower for. It's just a step ladder underneath to get up there. obviously a walkway from there, like a little bridge from the chateau as well. Ooh. As I say, wow, I'm really glad I came, but having driven it, I think it would have been quite a walk, although the maps probably brought me a different way to it would have done if I'd have walked it. But well, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir.